Basically, I am from Andhra Pradesh. Of course, my native state is Andhra Pradesh, but I am working in Maharashtra. Presently, I am working in Karnataka for the last 13 years. I am retired, officially retired, but not tired. So, my journey is continuing. Okay. Physics. My subject is physics. I completed my MSc in 1988 from Barkatullah University, Madhya Pradesh, Bhopal. I have worked with so many corporate institutions, Narayana, Chaitanya, Diksha, some etc. something. Presently, I am with one college in Bangalore. So, I don't know how I got invitation here. I don't know, but my ex-boss, Mr. Nagarajan, he suggested me. Actually, I am bored like anything with Bangalore. I said I want to relocate to some other, not Tamil Nadu, I said. So he suggested, just I came. So, a small story. Are you all comfortable in English? Yeah. Very nice. I am teaching 3.5 decades. I am teaching physics. Still, I have some fear with this. So why I am telling, that is the logic of that particular subject. So in that case, I don't say it's a tough subject, but it is a little egoistic subject. If you bow our head, not your head, I am the first in that. It is easy. It is tough, but not difficult. Confused? Because there is some logic for every concept. Generally, some teachers, some students will do some mistake without knowing concept. Knowing concept means without having clarity, clarity in the sense necessary and sufficient clarity, they are going to open an exercise in the material or textbook or another that thing. The problem will comes with problem only. Problem in the sense numerical, without knowing the concept. So, for example, in 2027, you are all medical aspirants or some mixed? Okay. So, next 27 Jan, session 1 JEE mains, April session 2 JEE mains, in the month of May NEET. Of course, you are going to appear for that examination, not now. So, I think you are all successfully completed your +1. You don't have the definition of that success. I also don't know. First point only I said I am having some fear with this subject. Still, after 3.5 decades of integrated level teaching. Okay. So, we will discuss something about past. Because +1 is the basic for second +2. And also all the concepts. Basically, everybody knows about a vector. If in a question paper, if the question is there, what is a vector? Give an example. Yes, I am successful. A physical quantity which has both magnitude as well as direction is called as a vector. Example, force, etc. Okay. But there are different ways. Oh, I have a lot of information about vector. Not lot. Single definition only you know. A quantity which has both magnitude as well as direction. Number of examples are there. Number of types are there. And also one more important and interesting thing is a quantity which has both magnitude and direction, but it is not a vector. What do you infer about it? That is also one more question. I know strongly a physical quantity having both magnitude as well as direction is called as a vector. Huh? Question wrong, ma'am. Question wrong, ma'am. Is it CBSE gives the ad score for this question? No. The question is correct. The question is correct. What's my question? A physical quantity which has both magnitude and direction. But it is not a vector. It is a scalar. What do you infer about it? Can you explain? Of course. Yes? Huh? Absolutely. Triangular, he is telling about triangular. If two sides are taken along the adjacent sides of a given triangle in an order, in the reverse order, its magnitude will be definable. Its resultant will be definable. That is one way. My parent vectors are 2. It is one-way definition. And also basically, such type of questions, no need to discuss about triangle and parallelogram law. But only one thing, for example, electric current. Electric current. You heard about electric current? What is the symbol for it? I. Very good. So I is the electric current. It has both magnitude and direction, but it is a scalar. It is a scalar. Because in all directions from the source, it has same magnitude. Even although it is having both magnitude as well as direction, it's a scalar. It fails to obey these laws, addition laws. As he said, triangle and parallelogram law. So why I am telling that is an example. Some logic is there. If any student follows the body language on the blackboard or so-called green board continuously within the stipulated 50 minutes or 1 hour, only can gain that logic. Otherwise, no. I have book with me at home. My sister is studying engineering. My brother is doing something. They are all teachers to me at home. I can manage. No, you can't. That is the importance of the class teacher. So a teacher can explain in different ways. You can observe his or her body language. Okay. So when I am going to talk about, of course, starting from units up to second year semiconductor electronics, you have 28 lessons. First piece in NCERT textbook, there are 2 parts, 7 plus 7, 14 lessons. And second year also, 7 plus 7, 14 lessons. 4 sevens are successfully 28 lessons. So no need to fear. If you know the basics, if you are attending properly daily, you can. Okay. And one more thing, I can resolution of vectors. There is a concept. In Cartesian system, x-axis, y-axis, x dash and y dash. My vector is inclining at an angle of theta with the horizontal. I can resolve it into components. Horizontal component is cosine component and vertical component is sine component. Everybody knows. That concept only resolution of vectors, right? Okay. So, because my vector is initiated like this from origin, if my vector is p bar, horizontal component is p cosine theta and vertical component is p sine theta. Am I right? Okay. What makes difference between these two diagrams? My first vector in my first picture, my vector p bar is originated from origin. In my second picture, my vector p bar is terminated to origin. Remember, please believe me, we are talking about vectors, not about scalars. We must give the importance. Most important thing is direction. Okay, na? So I can't be able to resolve this vector in first quadrant. Then what can I do? I can extend like that. If this is theta, this is also theta, right? So along negative x-axis, my cosine component is there. Along negative y-axis, my sine component is there. So what wrong? I know everything about vector is wrong concept, but a lot of logic is there. Before last year in 23rd JEE first paper, session 1 paper, they asked a question. Is potential energy negative work done always? Is potential energy negative work done always? I know about potential energy. The energy possessed by a body by the virtue of its position is called as potential energy. P is equal to mg, blah, everything. But I know 10% only about the potential energy. See that logic of that question. Is potential energy negative always? Sometimes it is zero, sometimes it is positive, sometimes it is negative. Kinetic energy is positive or zero, but it should not be negative. There is some things. Okay, sir. I know potential energy P is equal to mgh. Sometimes it is negative, absolutely negative. Potential energy, especially potential energy, is negative. Okay, m scalar, h scalar, g scalar, vector, right? So m is a scalar, h is a scalar according to your concept. I am not telling you, only I am getting information from you only. Are you sure? M is a scalar, g is a vector and h is a scalar. Any objection from anyone? No. Okay. So if you are correct, scalar, vector, scalar. Of course, potential energy is a scalar, it seems, right? Potential energy is a scalar, right?
No.
Any of Please stand for 1 second. Any vector? So remaining all are 20 out of 24, 23 are scalars. One only vector. Okay, my boy, please be seated. Sorry for the inconvenience. It's a scalar. Potential energy is a scalar. Undoubtedly, no second thought about it. Even you go for Supreme Court also. One. Venkateshu is one. Scalar. But she is asking, sir, we are all accepting scalar, vector, scalar. Why the product becomes scalar? One is a number, two is a number, three is a number. 1 into 2 into 3 itself is a number. 1 is a number, 2 is a number, 3 is a number. 1 into 2 into 3 is a plumber. It's also a number. Dot product. You are all telling H is a scalar. That's a vector. Why, sir? You are confusing. Hey, why this old man came from Bangalore to confuse us? No. I am not the inventor of this. I am a fool. I am a old fool. Comparatively with Isaac Newton or some other legends. I am living for this only. Always my thinking is to fill this tank only. Snacks hour, breakfast hour, lunch, again coffee, tea, again dinner. Always my thinking is about this only. But they are legends. Weight vector, height vector. Height vector is displacement vector. On the ground, if a body is there, its weight is acting vertically downwards. When I am going to apply some force against weight to lift that body through a height of h, that is not height for your information. That is displacement. So mg bar, h bar angle is 180. So potential energy P is equal to mg h cos a bar dot b bar is equal to ab cos theta. A bar dot b bar is equal to ab cos theta. Here theta is 180. What is cos 180? Very good. Now it becomes because of that reason. Mass is a scalar quantity, undoubtedly. mg, that is multiplied with g, na? mg, vector. Okay. You are teacher here? Okay. So if you have any further doubts, meet me after class. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. I am thinking. Okay. So mg bar is a vector. As your sir asks, mass is a scalar. Undoubtedly, no second thought about it. In mass also, lot of things are there. For your kind information, we will discuss about that later.
Could you please explain one concept clearly?
So let me finish. Okay, minus mgh. Minus mgh. So minus, that negative sign indicates the negative work done. Understood? Like this, lot of things are there in a vector. Okay, na? You all knows about, and why I am telling all these things. If you know about a concept, definitely you can go in depth with that particular physical quantity. We all knows about friction, right? Huh? If anyone asks you, what is friction? What is friction? The tangential force between two surfaces in a contact which opposes the motion of a body over another body. Am I right? Thumb and forefinger, two bodies. The tangential force between two surfaces in contact which opposes the motion of a body. That means what? Frictional force always opposite to the direction of motion of a body. If a body is moving in east direction, what is the direction of frictional force? West direction. Last year, Karnataka Common Entrance Test, one question they have given. A man is walking on the road towards east. What is the direction of frictional force? A man is walking towards east on the road. What is the direction of the frictional force? West, huh?
East.
If all says yes, he is telling no. Of course, occasionally, luckily, east is correct. So such type of misguidance will be there in the physics. That subject is always tries to misguide you. East, west. I am that so-called man. I am walking towards east. By applying force on the floor with my feet, I am walking. This motion you need to consider. The contact bodies are your feet and the floor. From west to east I am walking, but I am applying force like this. So the direction of frictional force will be in this direction. So frictional force and the man walking direction is same, huh? Are you understand the logic? We are discussing about already completed topics. So anyhow, good. You said right answer. Very nice. Everybody knows about anomalous expansion of water.
Yes. 4 degree.
Pure water contracts in volume from 0 degree centigrade to 4 degree centigrade, and then it will expand from 4 degree centigrade to higher temperatures. That is concept of, what is that? Anomalous expansion of water. There is a question in previous paper, in NEET paper. There are two beakers. Or one beaker, nothing to worry. There is a beaker completely filled with water at 4 degrees centigrade. When it is heated, water expel out. When it is cooled from 4 degrees centigrade to 3 degrees centigrade also, water expel out. Confusion is there? Water at 4 degrees centigrade. 4 to 5 expansion. What is the peculiar behavior of water? 0 to 1 contraction, 1 to 2 contraction, 2 to 3 contraction, 3 to 4 contraction, 4 to 5 expansion. 3 to 4 contraction means 4 to 3 what? Expansion only. 0 to 1, 1 to 3, 3 to 4 contraction, 4 to 3 expansion. If it is cooled to 4 degrees centigrade, 5 degrees centigrade, water oozes out. If it reduces to 3 degrees centigrade, then also water oozes out. See how logic is there in the subject. Understood? Understood? I know about the definition of anomalous expansion of water, but lot of things are there in that. Okay. Similarly, you know that equation? A1V1 is equal to A2V2. What is that? Huh? Continuity equation. What is A? What is V? What is V? Velocity, right? A1V, because A1V1 is equal to A2V2, A is inversely proportional to V. A is inversely proportional to V. Anyone can tell, say one example for that? You can try. Example, continuity equation example. Equation of continuity example. You know, I know, you try. Hose pipe. Oh, that's only hose pipe. Okay, very good, very good, very good. Sit. If you are going to press the neck of a hose pipe, its velocity will become more, and then that will move to some more distance. The best example. And also, because why I am telling, for every concept there is negative, positive, both will be there. Note in numerical in your rough book. Please note down in numerical. A jet of water, a jet of water, a jet of water coming out, a jet of water coming out from a pipe of uniform cross section, from a pipe of uniform cross section, from a pipe of uniform cross section, (0.2 meter square, 0.2 meter square with a velocity, with a velocity 0.1 meter per second. Towards a vertical wall, towards a vertical wall, towards a vertical wall. What is the force exerted? What is the force exerted? 2 minutes. What is the force exerted by the jet on the wall? Just a small logic is there in that. Generally, if anyone asks you about force, everybody's mind works on this, right? F is equal to ma. But here no mass, no acceleration. But we need to convert that into the given data. That is equal to AdV square. That is equal to AdV square. D is density, V is velocity, and A is cross section of the pipe. After that, you can write the units for both. Both we will get same. Specifically, they are asking water. Density of water 1 gram per cc. 1 gram per cc. Cc means cubic centimeter. You can convert that into kg per meter cube. A is given, V is given. You can substitute, you will get force. So don't expect always the direct formula relationship. I know F is equal to ma. Whatever the numerical may be, if you know F is equal to ma, I can do it. No. You can convert. Sometimes you can convert the formulae. Today there is no worry to you. Next year by the same time, you have a lot of things are there. Okay? All the best.